Hello, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's crazy I'm actually uploading for once, even though I'm literally about to start uni next week. Well, next week from now, which is currently like the 3rd or 4th of March, whatever. But today I'm going to be showing you guys how I clean out my rat cage, which is this huge thing behind me. Hi, Cherry. Now, the last time that I posted a rat video on YouTube was 2 years ago, and a lot has changed since 2 years ago, especially with the rats that I have, because obviously rats only really have a lifespan of 2 years, and I also rescue my rats. So my rats, I did adopt a lot that had respiratory issues that unfortunately I couldn't help with medication. I did give them medication, don't get me wrong. If your rat is sick, it doesn't matter how small the animal is, even if it's a fish, take it to the vet. I don't care. Take it to the vet. That's just called responsible pet ownership. Hello, Cherry. But it just wasn't enough to help them. I did whatever I could, but they ended up passing away due to their respiratory issues. So I have gone through quite a few rats because obviously they get health issues that can't help. I also have one girl, Mint. She was so sweet. She was very skittish and dramatic, but she was very sweet. She ended up getting a very large tumor that grew on the outside of her head that resulted in her needing to be put to sleep, which was very sad for me. I loved her, and I would never want to put any of my pets to sleep, but it's not really something you want to do, but I had to. It was best for her. So I currently have 4 girls. The most rats that I had at one time was 7, but right now I have 4 girls. I have Cherry, who I've had for almost 2 years. She's almost 2, the sweet girl. Her birthday is April 6th. And then I have Lychee up in this hammock at the back here. And then I have 2 sisters, which I've just recently gotten. This one is Winnie, and this one is Willow. They're very difficult to tell apart, but they have a little spot on their head that gives the difference. But yes, they also have an Instagram if you want to follow them, called Smarty Rats. They're cute. But anyway, today I am going to be showing you guys how I clean out this massive cage. And when I say it's massive, it's massive. Like, okay, yes, it has like that base at the bottom for like storage and stuff, but like, look at it. Look at it. Come on, it's huge. So yeah, I'm gonna start off by getting them into their carriers, and I'll mostly do voiceovers talking through how I do it. So enjoy voiceover me. Sorry if you hate her. Good girls. Come here, babies. This was going to be tricky because they're still so skittish, because the breeder that I got them from doesn't handle them, which is a bit annoying, but she likes to see what their temperament is like without her handling them, so I understand. Great. Come here, gorgeous girls. Come on, I'm not going to hurt you. What usually takes me literally like 5 minutes, not even, it takes me like 10 seconds, excuse me, to get all the rats out of the cage and into the carrier. It's taking me forever because Willow seems to think that I'm a threat and refuses to come near me, and I can't get her out, but I need the rats out to clean their cage because it stinks. Quite frankly, it stinks. Finally got all the little motherfuckers out. All 4 of them are in here. Finally, because I had to take this box out to get to her. Yeah! Anyway, let's go. Okie dokie, we are already starting with voice over me. So when I clean out my cage, I always like to start off by taking out everything, like absolutely everything. And when I do this, I usually sort it into 2 piles, which is the stuff that I can put in the washing machine so that it gets rid of all like the pee, because they're gross and they pee in their beds. Disgusting. As you can see, I promise it's not actually that dirty. It looks so bad when I throwing it like to me. I was like, oh my god. But it's brown fleece. It's brown fleece. But yes, okay, that one has a little mud on it. I just take out all the stuff like the ropes and hammocks and stuff like that and chuck it into one pile that I can just chuck in the washing machine. And then I take out everything else, all the wood, ledges, chew toys, stuff like that, and I put them into another side, making sure that I have the plastics kind of separated so I can wipe them all down so that it doesn't get all yucky. I love these ropes, by the way. I have a bigger one, this one. I got them off of eBay. If you are interested in these, I will link them down below because I love these so much. They've got a really sturdy like metal wire base, and then you can like, with a bit of force and muscle, which is a bit difficult because it's twists, you can turn it into any angle that you want. I love them to bits. Very sturdy as well, meaning the rats don't fall off of them or wobble. Yeah. These are also really, really good. Love them. These are from Etsy and they're actually not that expensive. I have another one in here from a different seller. Oh, and looks like the rats have destroyed it. It was a triangle. I will fix it. That's annoying though. Rats. They will also be linked in the description down below if you are interested in them, because why not support a small business? So here is the cage fully cleared out besides the bedding, and what I do is I just grab the hammocks, chuck in the wash for a daily wash, which is about an hour long, and let them soak. I then grab a bin bag and some baby wipes, preferably unscented, but I only have scented at the moment even though they're barely scented, and I just go ham getting out all of that yucky bedding from the bottom. It is honestly disgusting half the time. Sweep all of that out, and then I wipe the base clean before putting the dig box back in and the rest of the new bedding. Also, here's my dog. She came to check up on me because she was freaking out because it was thundering. Bless her. She hates storms. here is the bedding that I use for my rats. I've been using this for a while now and I really do like it. I can't get anything like Orbeez or anything like that, but I found this at Pet Barn called Mini Hemp, and there's an even bigger size at Pet City, to be completely honest. But it's basically just a hemp bedding. It actually smells really nice. I do sneeze a lot though because I am allergic to grass, but it does actually smell really, 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 really nice. And it keeps the cage smelling a lot fresher for longer. It doesn't like cover up the scent, so it's not like scented or anything. It's just like the natural smell of it prevents it from smelling yuck. So yeah, and you're about to get a look at what it looks like when it's all filled in. I should have seen this coming, honestly, with this triangle one, how it's done with zip ties, because when I had the other cage, which is up on my channel, I did a base around it with zip ties. Like I had to put chicken wire around it with zip ties, and my girls chewed through that zip ties so many times to the point where I was constantly having to check every morning to make sure there was no way for them to get out, because that's how much they hated zip ties. I don't know why, they just have a personal vendetta against zip ties, and that's okay. I support them. They're baddies, they can do what they want. Until I have to replace every single thing because they chew too much. Even though they literally have dedicated chew toys in there, and I make chew toys for them, which are available on my Etsy, with little wicker balls and stuff like this. I make chew toys for them, but they just decide that chewing stuff that they shouldn't chew, that I've spent money on, like good money on, because they deserve the best, they decide to chew through all of that. And they chew through all the hammocks that I make them too, which are also available on my Etsy if you like them. Oh, they're pain in the butts, honestly. They're cute, but they're pain in the butts. I then begin the very long process of putting everything back into the cage, like everything that I want to use this time. As you can see on top, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't use, as well as a load of hammocks in the dresser that's to the left of the cage. But I just put everything back in no particular order, but also trying to make it look nice and safe and also enriching all at the same time. Trust me, designing and putting together rat cages is so difficult. Oh my goodness, if you don't own rats, you don't understand. I was at Pet Barn the other day, for you guys in Australia, and I was getting some that made me shit myself. Oh my god. Holy shit. Anyway, I was getting some rat food because I was running low, and I always wander into the bird section because why not? And I'm trying to turn my cage over into a naturalistic theme because it's also really good for their enrichment. And I found these huge, this one doesn't look that big, but let me compare it to the ones that I had before. Huge bird perches that were actually really affordable for their size, which I am super impressed about. But I love them, and I really hope that the rats love them too, because I got super excited about these. I posted them immediately in the Facebook group that I'm in, for rats, obviously. So I was so excited. So we're gonna pop these in, and hopefully when the girls get to go back into their cage to explore, they also really enjoy their little bird perches. Yeah. Let's go. So I think I'm going to start at the top and work our way down. So at the back I have, it looks a bit bland, but I do have a lot more stuff coming on the way, including a Sputnik. So I've got this little chew toy and this awesome corner ledge. I'll link that down below. It is off Etsy. I have my hammock, of course. The log, I love that. Bridges, ropes. Over here, I've got this wine rack from IKEA. More ropes and ledges. I've got these gorgeous seagrass hides, hanging hides. I've got this cute little bucket, which I just like to sit in. Foraging toy. This kind of acts as like a catching thing, you know, fall breaker. Got another have another fall breaker at the front, which is an IKEA tie holder. I have a dig box, which they love. They are constantly digging in it. I've got another foraging toy. That one is from Pet Barn. Of course, this log, more branches. This is a reused hamster ball, which I stupidly bought years and years and years ago. Got a ladder. This is just a plant holder that I got from Bunnings. And two little hides. On here I do also have this parrot foraging toy, but I don't really like it. It's really difficult to fill in when it's in the cage. On the doors I have some more perches, even more perches. And I also have 3 water bottles in here. And as you can see, their food's in there because I do like to scatter feed them, as that's what works best with them. Anyway, let's get the girls back in here. Is how I clean out my rat cage. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you could have found it helpful. I think this is the most naturalistic looking cage that I have done thus far, and I really do love it. I love it so much. I feel like it's really enriching for them, which is obviously the goal. Here is Miss Winnie with some food in her mouth. But yes, hopefully you guys found that helpful. Obviously after I clean the cage, I then have to take the bin, like the bag, out to the rubbish, and I also just vacuum up the floor because shavings go absolutely everywhere. But yeah, this is the cage. Hopefully you like it. Go follow them on Instagram because they're super cute. Okay, have a wonderful day, stay safe, love you all, bye bye.